When we come to standing and we're working on rotation, nothing suits the move more than chops and lifts. They give our arms something to do, but what's really occurring here is either a good weight shift or a bad weight shift. And that's really what we're doing. So we got to get the arms in the slot. And we got a lot of opportunities to try the chops and lifts. Go ahead and grab those. And yeah, we'll do chop first and hook that in there, grab that in there. And what we're going to do is rotate down and through. So there's a lot of spiral going on here. And it's a pull to a push. Notice if we have to teach somebody, pull to the sternum and push from the sternum. So do me 2 pulls to the sternum, good, and then push it through. And what we're looking for is similar effort on either side. So as we're doing this, we would do the mirror image on the other side. But before we switch, let's do a lift in the exact same pattern, okay? We don't want to get tangled up in the band, so there's no reason to over-rotate like we're rotating with a stick. This is where sort of we get a lot of that independent upper body. Good. Now, we're going to come right to my hand, pull and press through. Once again, better weight shift. So right when we get going, that's when I say make sure you feel all that press on that back leg. Pull and press through. Perfect. Now, come to the other side. We're going to do the lift and back of the hands together, good, and pull and push through. Now, we're looking for similar feeling when we do this. First question I always get is, well, they only swing the golf club one way to the other. That's okay. This is an exercise and it should be largely balanced, and I shouldn't be able to see if you're left or right-handed here because you're supposed to have subtle asymmetries, but I shouldn't see them in the core. This is a core and weight shifting problem. So what I'm looking at right now is either loading the backswing or finishing the golf swing. So as we're pulling and pressing through, I'm comparing this to the lift of the other side. Once that's done, we can go back and revisit the same chop we did and see if we've got a left-right difference. Now, everything else I'm getting ready to do in standing is going to have a more aggressive and fluid weight shift. So I would rather work out my flexion and extension, my weight shifting, my rotation, my chops and lifts right here, and then we're going to go to something faster. Skipping over this step when there's obvious left-right differences is a big mistake before we go to the next or faster stuff.